Hey BuckeyeThon, this is Scott Hilbert from Nationwide Children's Hospital. I've had the privilege to work with BuckeyeThon for about 3 years now, and I've got to watch as we continue to fight for the cause to get closer and closer to that one day when that first kid is told, you no longer have cancer. This is a battle that we fight together, but I know with a generation like you fighting for the generation to come, we're gonna get there one of these days. Throughout the United States and in Ohio and even in Central Ohio, there are amazing organizations with amazing causes. One other aspect that makes BuckeyeThon so unique is 100% of the money fundraised by students goes directly towards the cause to end pediatric cancer and blood disorders. There's no administrative fees off of the top. Every dollar that you raise as a student goes towards that cause as we work together to end pediatric cancer and blood disorder once and for all. One of the awesome things about BuckeyeThon is the way that your funding impacts the hospital and the mission to end pediatric cancer and blood disorder. You see, the way BuckeyeThon works, it doesn't just hit one program at Nationwide Children's Hospital, it hits many programs underneath one common cause. You see, BuckeyeThon helps provide funding for psychosocial services, which is impacting kids that are actually in the hospital today. But BuckeyeThon thinks so much bigger that they're also impacting the next generation by funding clinical trials and fellowships to ensure that we're preparing and equipping the next generation as we all fight for a common cause.
Hi BuckeyeThon, my name is Maisha Harmon and I'm the Director of Clinical Research Operations at the Nationwide Children's Hospital. I've been a part of the advisory committee for BuckeyeThon at Nationwide Children's for the past 3 years. I was asked to join the team and I have been awed and enamored with all of the things that BuckeyeThon represents since joining. The funding from BuckeyeThon directly impacts my research team because we are able to provide funding for research initiatives and make sure that we're able to bring new and novel therapeutics to the kids. So everything that you do for BuckeyeThon ties directly and comes directly back to Nationwide Children's and provides an opportunity for us to do millions and millions of miracles based on the funding that you've done.
I'm Dr. Carrie Strebe. I'm an assistant professor of pediatrics at Nationwide Children's Hospital. I spend half of my time taking care of patients and half of my time doing clinical research to develop the new treatments that will help the kids that are coming tomorrow. BuckeyeThon makes such a huge impact on my day-to-day work. It impacts our patients. You guys provide all of the things to make our patients be kids. They get to do art therapy, and through art therapy, sometimes we can learn things that are making them scared and better help them through their treatments. You guys help with massage therapy. You help with therapeutic recreation. BuckeyeThon funding also helps us to train the next generation of doctors that are coming up to help take care of kids with cancer and blood disorders. BuckeyeThon funding is also used to help our clinical trials. It's been used for Dr. Kripe's oncolytic virus trial and for Dr. Dean Lee's study using NK cells. Both of those clinical trials are ways that we can get rid of some of the chemotherapy that causes long-term side effects and toxicities, and we hope will make a bigger impact in kids so that they don't have as many nasty side effects and bad outcomes from their treatments. So you guys are making a difference in the lives of these kids and their clinical outcomes for years to come. So BuckeyeThon, we cannot thank you enough for all that you do for our kids, both the ones in the hospital, during their treatment, during their time as BuckeyeThon kids, and in the years to come.